Hi Taurus, it is Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on, I gotta fix the camera. But yeah, it's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Happy July. I am here with your July 2025 monthly reading. I hope all is well. Please forgive me. I'm exhausted, but we're still gonna deliver a bomb ass reading throughout the exhaustion. After I do Gemini, baby, I am going to eat and go to sleep. Okay. All right. But today is Sunday, July 13th, 2025. It's 2:39 p.m. East Coast time. You could definitely be saying 39 because when I mentioned 2:39 was 39 seconds on the timer. Um, Now the energy for you for July, we're going to sage and we're going to pray first before we start conversing up in this piece. Yeah. Do I have it on me? Some of you could be paranoid, especially if you're moving throughout the world illegally. Something about state to state is significant in July. Okay. All right. Let's pray. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe. Thank you for allowing me to guide Taurus placements on their July 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Gratitude, Ashe. So you definitely have some I spy with my little eye situations happening. Um, I think I killed it. I really don't know. We'll see if it populates. But it was this big ass fucking fruit fly. Um, if you, just as a side note, if you are a person that has a window in their bathroom and you like to keep the window open, um, I recommend that you close it, okay? Because people are seeing things they should not see. That's not for everybody, but it's for somebody. So your July energy, baby, July is Judgment Day. And the way this Judgment Day is playing out all throughout the month, it's very different and interesting, but I'm going to provide some insight. Hold on. Okay, so I feel like throughout July and even like leading up into July, for some of you going back to, I'm seeing the month of April in my mind's eye, but you've been presented with information and you have been making judgment calls accordingly with the information that has been presented to you. Spirit has been heavily observing the judgment calls that you've been making. Now it's interesting, as you are making these judgment calls, Spirit is also weighing your heart with these judgment calls too. Meaning, when you're making these judgment calls, okay, after you make the judgment call, is your heart as light as a feather or is your heart heavier, okay? And then depending on the judgment calls that are made, it's like as you make a judgment call, you're being presented with more information to see, okay, is your judgment call still valid? Do we need to do some retraction? Do we need to apologize? You know, did you jump to conclusions? So you're being heavily observed on your own judgment calls and then being judged. Your heart is being judged based on the judgment calls as well. Because we should always be making judgment calls that are in our best interest, that align our life with us feeling and living and vibrating in an energy of light as a feather, okay? But not all of us are. Some of us make judgment calls out of hurt, out of pain, out of spite, out of resentment, out of jealousy. So that energy is being highlighted for you at this time, okay? All right, now let's get into the cards. 444. It's like, this shit is just right now. It's perfect, okay? All right, let's see. Hold on. What's happening in the life of Taurus? Thank you. Yeah, what's happening in the life of Taurus in, I almost said May? What happened in May? You were 5 minutes in July. Let's see what your May title was. Playlist Taurus. Okay, so your May 2025 title is It's Time for New Roots. You and Aries should definitely watch each other. Yeah, Two of Cups is here. Definitely watch Aries when you get time. Okay. We went in the order of the zodiac, starting with Cancer. You are the 11th sign I am doing. All right, let's move on. 555, yeah. Tap into the your May reading. I'll share it on the community tab as well, on the post tab. All right, Seven of Swords in reverse. You are eliminating deception. You are removing yourself away from liars. I hear, what is that? You're not, is that liar by profile? Yeah, you're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker. But something that you're doing is making the heart as light as a feather. Wish fulfillment is coming based on you choosing your highest self. Also, where you humble yourself is being honored and celebrated as well. The Sun, Leo energy. So it's interesting. 9/19, September 19th could be significant, or that number, numerology could be significant. But you see how the Nine of Cups is walking into the Sun. So as we transition between Cancer season and Leo season, the week of the 20th, I think, hold on. Yeah, starting next Sunday, 7 days, and we're 7 minutes in when I said that. And we started with the Seven of Swords. So 707, 7 with, honey, I hear just get through the next 7 days. And I'm getting the energy of bliss. But yeah, you have Empress in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Empress is your energy. Ace of Pentacles can represent your energy too. You have High Priestess here. King of Cups. Why is Ace of Pentacles and Empress reversed for Taurus? Two of Pentacles. Ooh, you have a choice to make in Leo season. You may be given an ultimatum for some of you in Leo season. Because Nine of Cups, the Sun, it's like, you know, this is starting with the Seven of Swords, no worries. I'm getting the coast is clear type of energy. Nine of Cups, you're doing something that is fulfilling to you. It's freeing to you. You feels like it's elevating you. But then with the Ace of Pentacles, Empress in reverse, this is like something not turning out quite as you hope. For others of you, it feels like an ultimatum. You're going to have to make a decision to go in a different direction. You may think a certain direction is the Nine of Cups in the Sun for you right now, but things can change over the next 7 days. I don't know why I know this is a monthly reading, but the next 7 days. Yeah, Temperance. This is divine guidance, so the message is needed. What else do you have to say to them in regards to this Empress, Ace of Pentacles? Plans may change because someone may find out that they're pregnant. That's not for everybody. Plans may change with the job. You may be offered a new position. You could be, you know, planning your life based on current situations for the next 6 weeks to 6 months. So 666, keep your thoughts positive at this time. What else with this? Now the Ten of Cups just flew in reverse. You may be thinking something is growing in one direction, in one area, or something is going to be fulfilling. But there's information and or communication coming to you that's you're about to have to make a judgment call that you didn't expect. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Ten of Wands, I see you moving on, 10-10. But this, whatever, you have 10-10-10. 10 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands upright, 10 of Swords. But these 10s are heavy. You may be moving somewhere to save money, moving in with someone. I feel like wherever you're going, you don't want to go. Here, Spirit, this isn't what I want. Yeah, justice. So something is not about what you want, it's about what you need right now. That's what it's giving. It's like needs over wants at this time throughout July. Yeah, but you ain't trying to hear that. The Tower flew on top of justice. What's this? This is some judgment for real. 3 of Swords. Taurus, what the fuck is going on? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being called in a new direction. Some of you may be getting a new job. Very few of you may be getting laid off. Your department could be downsizing. I don't know. An unexpected change in income could not come. Like, hey, you could also find out that you're not the only one in regards to something. I don't know, but something is about to change your reality. And this is in Cancer season because Cancer's title is Which Reality Will You Choose? Out of 3 options, one is the best. Yeah, 8 of Wands. You may feel like you're going backwards versus forward in regards to something as well. But 9 of Pentacles, whatever's ahead, what you don't see is, I hear all the women independent, throw your hands up at me. So I mentioned you had 3. And it's 11:44 right now. You know, Destiny's Child started as 4, and then there were 3. And then there were pretty much 2, Beyonce and Kelly, and they did their own thing. So something, yeah, you could be downsizing for some of you. This could be with items, with people, friends. You could feel very alone at this time for some of you as well. Some of you are choosing isolation. Some of you are choosing to suffer in silence. Okay, can you just bring this full circle so we can repull? 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're dealing with you're suffering in silence about a specific connection or relationship in your life. This could be with work. This could be with people. I feel like, yeah, you could be on an ever-losing battle with something or someone and really trying to manifest a positive outcome. But there's something about the choice between 3, and you need to take your time making a decision. It's like the one that you least want is the one that's best for you. Literally, Judgment. Damn. Whatever it is out of the 3 options, the one that you want the least is the one that's best for you. Yeah, for sure. All right. Woo. Clarify, hold on, this tower is loud. Clarify this tower energy for Taurus in July, please. Yeah, this is in regards to a home, a move, a friendship, same sex for sure. If it's not same sex, it's definitely feminine energy. This is, yeah, this is 3 to 4 people. Something about a group of people. There's a change happening with the group dynamic. Here, a team. Yeah, 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, Justice. Libra energy, water, is air and water here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do you want them to know about this change in this group dynamic? Here, people are being misplaced, replaced, but the Fool. Trust the process. Really trust the process. Spirit is truly working for you versus against you. Yeah, Ace of Swords, but you're not trying to hear that. And you definitely don't believe that right now. But yeah, Spirit truly is working for you versus against you. But someone's hiding something from you and some type of group dynamic. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You may have already separated from these people. Now I hear Temptation by Destiny's Child. Know you see me watching you. Virgo energy could be involved, and now we're back to the 9 of Cups. Some people could be pocket watching you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. People could be trying to do, like divine on you, but they're unable to see with the Ace of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. Feels like people are being just moved. Yeah, Two of Wands. A lot of you are inside a lot in July versus being outside. Your father could be on your mind a lot as well with the Six of Cups. Someone's withholding communication as well purposefully. But just because they're not talking about you doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you yet. Ten of Cups. I mean, talking to you doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. Someone misses you, or you miss someone, but it feels like someone really misses you. Yeah. Or your energy. Someone wants to know where they stand with you. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're truly missed at this time. All right, what else is going on with Taurus? I'm here for you as well. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Yeah, definitely tap into Aries. What's happening with Taurus in July? Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you choose to commit to in July, it will be fruitful over the next 5 to 9 months. Yeah, as long as you stay dedicated. I hear dedicated by Nipsey. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are moving in a new career direction in July. I don't think you're aware of the opportunities that are coming to you. You can have Capricorn in your chart because their title had opportunities. Page of Wands. I feel like something, if you've been feeling like old or some shit, you're about to be feeling young again. I feel like you need to get more active, start working out, move your body, stretch your body. Now you have the Tower in reverse with the Double upright. Hold on. What's this? The Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Be mindful of the people that want to offer help, give you ideas. I'm getting they just want a piece of the pie. Someone knows that you have the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Someone knows that you're a hard worker. Someone knows that you will go the extra mile. Someone knows that you're just dedicated, your commitment, your commitment. Someone admires your commitment, but they know that you're committed. They know that they just know what you're capable of, and based on what they know that you're capable of doing thus far, they can only imagine what you haven't shown. Okay. With that being said, I feel like someone may want to like guide you, take your hand, be like, I'll be your partner through this. I hear that's some fake ass facade. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You're good. You're better off on your own, Two of Swords. But it's like people are scared. They're scared of your power, so they would rather like share it, be on your team. Yeah, people would rather be for you versus against you. But it's like people are moving like they're against you. King of Pentacles. You are abundant. Even if you don't feel that way, you definitely carry the energy. Your Taurus, your second house energy, Ace of Wands, period. You need to know that for yourself, though. You are very rich, very wealthy, and I'm not talking about money on any aspect. But if you're struggling with that, tap into that inner richness and wealthness, and you'll see it. You'll see the bag come with that as well. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. Eliminate that confusion and conflict. Five of Swords in reverse. Literally, yeah. Confusion and conflict is being illuminated and needs to be eliminated. This is the second time the Knight of Cups has come out in reverse. If you have a choice between like air versus fire, the fire is the better choice. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say water versus fire. But yeah, if it's air versus fire, either way, fire, you're going to have more fun with fire. But they're going to be able to go just as deep intellectually and just as deep emotionally as the other two. Again, something about the three. Something about three. You could be saying 333. Or you could have a family of three. I don't know. Including yourself. Yeah, the Three of Wands is here as well. The Two of Wands underneath with the Three of Swords. King of Cups, Six of Cups, Father energy. This Capricorn full moon could have definitely triggered some father wounds for you. You could feel unprotected, neglected. You could feel overexerted in your masculine energy as well. 323, March 23rd, August 4th, June 8th. Whew. You have 910 here, 8, 9, 10. I feel like you're really focused on grounding your emotions right now. I do feel like your emotions are all over the place at this time. I also feel like you're conflicted on what you want to be committed to, who you want to be committed to. You feel like there's some snakes in the grass, but it's like you can't quite point them out. I hear T.I. bring them out, bring them out. Libra season may bring them out. But heavy energy on things are happening for you versus against you. I'm being drawn to this German Shepherd. Like someone is spying, someone is looking. Someone's watching, someone's observing. Someone's monitoring. Someone could have a camera watching. 10 of Cups, someone that you may have left behind. You may have left them behind, but they didn't leave you behind. Damn. Pay attention to July 17th. This could, yeah, this Queen of Pentacles is your energy, so yeah. Pay attention to that date, the 17th. What is that? That's on Thursday. Sagittarius could be significant too, or Aquarius. But pay attention to Thursday, July 17th. All right, what else for Taurus? 9 of Cups again. Your wishes will be fulfilled. It may take some time, but stay focused on the goal. I'm seeing a target. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're gaining a lot of clarity at this time. You have the 9 of Cups upright, the Ace of Swords upright, and the Chariot upright. Cancer energy. So yeah, Cancer season, a lot of truths are being revealed. Again, this Ace of Swords is definitely giving judgment call as well. You're making mind over heart decisions, but even though you're doing that, your heart is being weighed at the same damn time. You're definitely focused on your truth, your wish fulfillment at this time. I feel like you're definitely not in the energy of people pleasing in the month of July. Yeah, but Temperance in reverse. Some of you may come off as know-it-alls to people. You could just be very knowledgeable, very wise. But with Temperance is in reverse underneath the Ace of Swords upright. Tell me more about this. Because this is not... No. Ooh, okay, thank you. Thank you for clarification. Yeah, Page of Wands. So I do feel like a lot of you could judge harshly yourself, others. You're definitely not delivering soft blows in the month of July. Like you are being honest. You are being authentic. And something is freeing you. It's like you're telling the truth. The more that you tell the truth, people don't fucking like it. It's heavy energy and the truth hurts. But it's like healing to your inner child. You could be traveling to tell your truth, or someone's traveling to you and you're going to tell the truth. But yeah, the reason why things have been out of balance is because you've been dishonest with yourself and dishonest with others. Once you walk away from that energy and choose to reconnect with yourself, yeah, literally, 4 of Swords in reverse, reconnect with yourself. love that. You have the Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles upright, Ten of Wands upright, and the Two of Cups upright. It's like reconnecting with yourself is when you truly attract your tribe. You truly attract your community. A lot of you, once you move out of your current space, that's when you start to really meet your tribe and community. But there is something that you're more than capable of doing on your own. And Spirit has been trying to affirm this for you. I don't know who be rocking. I'm rocking now. Someone's ancestor could rock. Yeah. But you don't think you're capable of handling something on your own. But yes, the fuck you are, honey. Yes, you are. Yeah, Three of Wands in reverse. You have the power to heal something, transmute something. Five of Pentacles, but you're carrying a burden. You feel like nobody cares, some of you. You feel like nobody truly gives a fuck. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Knight of Wands. Oh, Taurus. So with the Knight of Wands upright, with the Sun in reverse, with the Five of Pentacles, like that energy of thinking no one gives a fuck. You care too much about them giving a fuck. It's like the more that you don't give a fuck, the more that they care. The more that you care, the more that they don't care. It's like the opposite needs to happen for the opposite to happen, if that makes sense. Yeah. Ten of Cups is upright. Also, it's like, do you want someone to have pity on you? Do you want someone to have empathy for you? Sympathy? What is it? Why do you want these people to care? Fuck these people respectfully. We'll pull one more spread. What else for Taurus in July? You're definitely going to receive a precious gift. That's what it's giving, a precious gift in July. It's 306. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You could be struggling with the green thumb at this time. Six of Cups. It's like, nurture yourself first. Yeah, definitely watch Aries, that fertilizer energy. You're being asked to take the initiative to heal a masculine wound that you have, a father wound. This could be from your father, grandfather, father figure. This could be carried throughout the bloodline. But that's definitely a focus in July. You're not diving into opportunities that are being offered to you. You're judging them harshly. Spirit wants you to have more compassion, more forgiveness, more grace, heavy on the grace for other people. Yeah, the Emperor reverse, because God has given you grace specifically. Now, with the Emperor being in reverse, Taurus, I feel like you think it's not your, for some of you it's like not your responsibility, or there's just a certain situation with the masculine energy. It's like when you tap into the energy, when you think about it, you feel powerless. You feel like they don't love you. You feel like you are forgotten about. You feel forsaken. Yeah, I hear that. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? But this is someone who is supposed to help you grow, protect you as you grow. This is also the energy of, like, I hear dogs are more loyal to humans than humans are. This energy has affected you in a major way in how you interact with the outside world. For a lot of you, though, you think it's your mom, and it's not. The issue is with your dad, your father. Yeah, the World in reverse. That's dealing with that energy is how you complete the cycle. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't pull it out, but I saw it. Thank you. Yeah, that's how you, yes, tap into that energy. Anything else with this? It's not the feminine. That, yes, they want to iterate. It is not the feminine. It's definitely the masculine. All right. I feel like I want to pull one more. Hold on. What else? You may be trying to see how Spirit is going to handle a certain situation that you may feel is, I hear the word slight. Someone's trying to slight you. Or you could just like injustices that your family has done. I don't know. You could definitely be trying to see how Spirit is going to handle it. Spirit wants you to stop seeking that before you have a lesson to learn. Yeah, King of Swords, 30, 33, 333. Stop seeking and the clarification of someone's karmic justice. You don't, that's none of your business. All right? All right, let's move on. Taurus placements, July 2025. There's a need to really get back into your spiritual rituals, routines, salt baths, affirming your crown chakra as you cleanse it. Be mindful who's touching your crown. Be mindful, you know, pray over the hands that touch your body if you're getting massages. But there's a need to get more into spiritual intention, daily, weekly, and monthly, okay? Yeah, it's still on the bottom, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. There's a need to get back into holistic care, holistic healing. You have limitless possibility in reverse, ancestral wisdom. So there's something that you try to get off the ground, something that is a form of entrepreneurship for yourself that you are losing hope in. You feel like you're not gifted in it. It's not destined. It's like you're carrying the energy of people are like, if you've been doing it for so long and it hasn't hit, or if it's stuck, then that's a sign you shouldn't be doing it. This message has come up before a minute ago. I don't remember for who, but you're about to have an ego death with that energy and see just how limitless you are, okay, where limits have been applied. I feel like there's a lot of projection of limitation onto you at this time. Yeah, and people don't like, some of you definitely know how to make something out of nothing, and people are envious of that energy, okay? Yeah, gestation period in reverse. It's time to get to work when it comes to, you may want to tap into that ancestral veneration reading with ancestral wisdom here. I think Sag had that energy. Yeah, and then initiation, it was in the deck in reverse, but it came on the table upright. So yeah, I feel there's about to be a lot of money on the table once you realize how limitless you are and apply unlimited energy to where you apply limited energy. Yeah, overwhelming plenty in reverse, and then joyful muse inspiration. This is all connected to your heart chakra and self-confidence are true themes right now. Also your mind, how you think. And you have Dream Thief, Refusal of the Call, 13. Today is the 13th. So this Saturn retrograde is changing this energy up. Saturn retrograde is dispelling the limited possibilities that you have and showing you just how limitless you are. Yeah, resonating. Both step forward in reverse. It's like you start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Imagine how a car feels when you're driving on gas brake, gas brake, gas brake. Okay, and you could, you know, it's a reflection that it'd be like that in traffic, right? But it's like whole time there's no one in your lane. Okay, yeah, you have protecting the future in reverse. What else with this? I feel like there's one more. There we are. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Yeah, some of you definitely been slipping on your pimping when it comes to spiritual cleansing and spiritual protection. When doing that consistently is always going to have you on the aligned path that you're supposed to be on with initiation. And right now, I do feel like a lot of you are in the middle of an initiation, so the need to amplify that cleansing and protection is needed even more now than ever. Definitely protect yourself. It's like the energy that's being projected back to you once you make a judgment call. Honey, just protect yourself. And it's nothing to be scared of because your spirit team got you, okay? They're gonna continue to guide you and help you with these judgment calls. But it's also, be very, very mindful on where you need to stand on business and where you need to give grace, okay? You are inspiring to a lot of people though. Even when you feel like you're at your weakest points in life, you're extremely inspiring. You're an anchor for a lot of people. That's what it feels like. A grounding anchor. Your spirit is. What else for Taurus? That's us all. Yeah. Make sure you get some rest. Take a vacation if you can. All right, let's look at these transits. It's just going to be a preview. I'm going to do all signs for every transit starting tomorrow. But we're just going to get a sneak peek because they are themes for July for you. Starting with the Venus and Gemini transit. Venus and Gemini for Taurus, please. Neptune retrograde in Aries. Uranus and Gemini, please. Capricorn full moon. Saturn retrograde, which started today. Mercury retrograde. Leo season. I probably won't do an all sign for Leo season though. Leo new moon. Chiron retrograde. And Venus in Cancer. Solitude is on the bottom. So you're on a path of self-discovery for sure. For sure. Okay. So, clarifying Venus and Gemini, you have hood love community sideways. So I do feel like Venus and Gemini, it's highlighting people's positions in your life, the weight that it holds, the title that it holds, and you're making judgment calls accordingly to where you are on your path in life, okay? Also, if you're on social media throughout Venus and Gemini, I'm getting like an old crowd leaving and a new crowd entering energy as well. Neptune retrograde, you have crystal technology, silicone. So Neptune retrograde is definitely exposing the fakes around you, Taurus. Also, it's also exposing the illusions that you carry about yourself, the false identities. It's also highlighting imposter syndrome for you, and where you need to be more gentle with yourself, okay? Again, this is a reflection of judgment energy also. Uranus and Gemini, babe, you have ego death. Uranus and Gemini is, Uranus represents radical change. So it feels like you're, it's not necessarily leaving one world and walking into another, because I did just say when it comes to community, Lord, community, there's an old crowd leaving and a new crowd entering. But with this ego death for you, I do feel like there's another person around you. Both of you are learning major life lessons. Both of you are experiencing ego deaths together. It's giving like a buddy system type of energy because there's two people falling in this card. And Uranus and Gemini, you know, the twins, the good twin versus evil twin shit type, whatever the case may be. But I do feel like you have a buddy system happening with this Uranus and Gemini, and both of you are experiencing life together and healing one another. This could be your partner, it could be a friend, it could be somebody in your family, I don't know. For a lot of you it's a sibling, but it's different for everybody. Capricorn full moon, you have sing in reverse. You could be very quiet, could have been very quiet, very it's like you're peeping shit but you're not saying shit. Okay. Also, I feel like this Capricorn full moon, you've definitely been connecting to music. Certain songs have been highlighted at this time for you with sing in reverse, but heavy on the being quiet. Some of you, I don't know, this Capricorn full moon is just like you just chose isolation. And if you had to be outside, it was literally because you had to be outside, okay? Moving on, Saturn retrograde, which started today in Aries, you have higher perception, passion. I feel like, so again, your theme is as you are making judgment calls, spirit is weighing your heart and judging your heart based on the judgment calls that you make. With higher perception being clarified by passion on this card, and again, when you are presented with new information, are you going to stand firm on the judgment call as we talked about, or are you going to, do you have to humble yourself? Do you have to apologize? Do you need to rethink some shit through? Whatever the case may be. But with higher perception, I feel like a lot of you think you know what the heart wants, and you don't. And I feel like Saturn retrograde is highlighting that. It's also showing you how to protect your heart in a healthy way and how to still love throughout the hurt that you've experienced. Saturn retrograde is also reconnecting you with your passions. A lot of collectively we're disconnected from the passion. It's like the collectively is disconnected from their passion and inner child and fucking stressed, okay? Either about the economy, themselves, people around them. It's just a lot of extra shit. But moving on, Mercury retrograde in Leo, baby. You have grace in reverse. I told you some of you judge very harshly. You also judge yourself very harshly. For some of you, this is an issue with the father figure, like it was done to you, so you do it to other people. It's kind of like, please don't take offense, but this is like the energy of when the abused becomes the abuser. And you could realize you're in that cycle before, yeah, you could realize you're in that cycle after you're in that cycle. Shit, I did. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, that's Mercury retrograde. We'll talk more on it in the all signs. Leo season, you have gratitude. I feel like Leo season is that Nine of Cups energy that kept showing itself for you. Also, I do feel like you're carrying the spirit of gratitude. I see a lot of you like paying it forward, like, being nice and not rude. Some of you like this energy is also giving Good Samaritan as well. Okay. And then that was Leo season, right? Yeah, Leo new moon. So hold on, you have gratitude upright for Leo season. And then the Leo new moon, you have gratitude rampage in reverse. But it says it's already happened in reverse. So Leo new moon, you're manifesting. It's like, giving gratitude for what you have in the present, taking care of what you have in the present, seeing that what you have in the present is already more than enough really does open the door for more. So it's like you're manifesting without even manifesting, just through the spirit of thankfulness, the spirit of Thanksgiving. And you don't have to wait till Thanksgiving to be in the energy of Thanksgiving. Baby, some of y'all be feasting every day and don't be giving no thank you to the Lord, okay? Moving on, Chiron retrograde. It's really not funny, but Chiron retrograde, you have Yua, guidance, and reverse, wounded healer. So Chiron retrograde is showing you where you are still hurt, where you still have a broken heart. Also, specifically where the broken heart is carried in your lineage, your bloodline. The pain that still exists. You want to know the pain that still exists? Pay attention to the shit that people keep talking about, okay? Whatever keeps being a subject is where the pain is, all right? And then lastly, Venus in Cancer, you have Abracadabra connect. Lord, connect. Abracadabra connect. I feel like you're working with the earth element heavy. Venus in Cancer, even though Cancer is water energy, but you're definitely working with the earth element heavy. And whatever it is that gets you in the groove, you're magnetizing that energy. All right? It's given like Stella got her groove back. Yeah, but if you're masculine, you're getting your groove back too. All right, I hear groovy, baby. All right, we're done with this deck. All right. I gotta use the bathroom. Where are we? How about 15? We have 3 more decks. Oh my god, it's 15 minutes and I want to get up in it. 555 is heavy for you. You could definitely be seeing that. A lot of change is about to take place for you. What's going on in the life of Taurus spirit in July? Taurus. You have yin yang balance upright. You have evil eye protection April 1st. So April 1st is April Fool's Day. Someone is fooled. Like someone may think that you are on the struggle bus. You're really struggling. Yet glow possibility. You could live very limited, but just because you live limited does not mean you're limited. Going back to that limited versus unlimited. Evil eye protection. With this computer here as well. This is that spy energy. You see these eyes? But someone thinks you're a fool. I want to iterate that. That's the loudest fucking message. Someone thinks you're a fool. So definitely be mindful, especially if you're moving at this time or getting new keys to something. Someone's going to try to... I hear the words, what? Swindle? What does swindle mean by definition? Isn't that a show? Deception. Deprive someone of money or possessions. Yeah, stars, divine guidance in reverse. There's someone coming in to make peace because this represents peace. But you need to protect yourself from them. They could be like, oh, here Martin Luther King, I had a dream. Divine guidance. Something's not right. Pay attention to the 17th, okay? I cannot iterate that enough. Something's not right. Yeah, moon emotions in reverse. Be mindful of making a major life change based on an emotional feeling tone. Feels like something's temporary and not permanent. What else with this divine guidance and emotions in reverse? Yeah, disruption in reverse. And then peace and harmony again. Feels like disturbing the peace. Someone's disturbing the peace, disrupting the peace. You keep seeing the number 12. You could be seeing 1212. Pisces is 12th house. Someone wants to work with you, though, collaborate with you. But somehow they're using the divine as a way to get you to say yes, and that's not true. Like, it's whatever this is, it's random as fuck, too. Clarify emotions in reverse for Taurus. Yeah, it's like someone just wants to take from your cup. They want you to emotionally feed them. Boost their ego, stroke their ego, boost their confidence. That's what the fuck is giving. Yeah, magician in reverse. It's like they don't have their own resource or some shit. And then you have fence boundaries, protect yourself. Anything else with this? Glow possibility though, you have unlimited possibilities. Some of you, if you don't have a passport, you could be getting a passport in July, or you could be presented with a opportunity to travel out of the country. Yeah, but definitely be patient at this time when it comes to making major life decisions. Yeah, chances in reverse. This is a time to observe and not absorb. And again, you're judging. Okay? And no one's spirit is saying, you know, enough is enough as well. You have water surrender in reverse. Yeah, there's a water sign that you need to have boundaries with. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You need to keep them at an arm's length at best. If you can't completely remove them. Yeah. Achievement upright after saying that, because their energy is disruptive to you. You have mirror reflection in reverse. They project a lot of energy onto you too, whether you're aware of this or not. This could be someone within your family, specifically a water sign within your family, and they could be a type that says, you know, be patient with me, do this for me, you know. Now here they always have an excuse. They always want you to bend over backwards for them with this yield energy. Be flexible with them. Yeah, action in reverse. They want you to be flexible, but they're inflexible. What else with this energy? You'll be happier once you disconnect. Someone's birthday could be September 30th or the 3rd of September. Yeah, personal power. I feel like you know who this is, and you've been trying to make a decision. And I hear the song, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. It's 3:30 right now, so the threes are significant. Yeah, chance in reverse. This could be someone you travel to, someone that travels with you, someone you could be taking a road trip with, someone that's like family. They manipulate a lot. Messages in reverse. They do a lot of emotional manipulation to you and with you. But it is someone that you're close to with community. Yeah, divine guidance in reverse. This person is heavily connected to your lower self and not your higher self. Anything else? Now it's upright. Period. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. They're not connected to your higher self. Did I use this already? Oh. All right. What else for Aries? Ooh, I called you Aries. Watch Aries. What else for Taurus? Sorry. Taurus. Between worlds in reverse. Yeah, that's another 3. Yeah, July is not the time to do something. Yeah. All right, clarify between worlds. Thanks. Chop wood in reverse, serendipity in reverse. Yeah, July is not the time to move forward with something. Truth be told, upright. There's a huge need to not rush. It's also giving like an it is what it is type of energy. Yeah, poised. One more, please. By the book in reverse. There's a lot of, I do feel like overall the judgment calls that you're making are very positive and beneficial to you. You're not falling for people's excuses. It's like you literally are the truth serum. And whose title was Pisces energy, your heart is exposing people's truths, but you're definitely giving truth serum energy, but no. 11 energy is also justice. It's giving judgment, the heart being weighed. The more that you are honest about what's on your heart, what's heavy on your chest, the more that you release that energy, speak on that energy, the more the sun starts to shine for you, literally. Feel like you're no longer putting in work, and it's like, let's just say you have a car that you keep fixing over and over and over. Like, you're about to stop wasting investment and fix it, and then find ways to save your money to get a new one, something like that. But don't rush to get something new. That energy as well needs to be iterated. You're not dealing with anything or anyone from the past either. And when I say past, I'm giving like, it's given like 90 days ago and beyond. Like that's what it's giving. But not for all of you, at least, yeah, you're releasing the past. Energies you haven't been interactive, you haven't been feeling. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, peace. Anything that disturbs your peace, you are removing. It's Judgment Day. Yeah, and then time for a nap. Your energy is about to truly be as light as a feather. So keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, TikTok. Maybe you want to watch Aquarius. You're on a spiritual clock. Yeah, milk and honey though. Honey, it's just a matter of time before you're in that Nine of Cups. Indefinitely is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Time to go. But it kind of came out sideways. It landed sideways. And soulmates. You are divinely connected to a milk and honey life, okay? It is written in the stars for you. Look, new life flew out. Here and now. Truly, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Anything else? Yeah, but as of right now, for the present moment, it's time. Yeah, relax. Breathe. 111, you could be seeing that in Yang. January 29th could be significant. But take a deep breath, gather yourself, and make some decisions. 56 on the timer. And don't be scared, okay? Spirit will let you know if you're doing too much. Trust. Okay. Final messages for Taurus for July, please. Final messages. That's a lot. All right, we'll take this one. I'm going to take all three. Okay. So first card is Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. You have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. Plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. Again, don't rush. This is not the time right now. And then you also have the Eight of Swords. You have 987 here as well. So there's a countdown for sure. It's just a matter of time. So the Eight of Swords is in reverse. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. But it's in reverse. So you're realizing how you have a gateway to freedom. Your self-confidence is growing. And you are taking action with judgment. That's what it feels like. And then on the bottom, you have Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others, which we touched on. And then underneath that is the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition, have patience. Again, do not rush. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Like that's, honey, they've been saying that for the whole damn hour we've been here. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and see what the overall message is though before I close. Hold on. The Cardinals. I just want one. Hear One Wish by Ray J. Oh, it's this one. Is it this one? Hands. But the Nine of Pentacles was flipped over in the deck. Enjoying life's little luxuries. Spend quiet time alone. They keep iterating that. Successful self-employment. So before you start to judge others, baby, judge yourself. And I say that because you have the Eight of Air again, but this time it's upright with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like for a lot of you, it's how you speak. I know your earth energy, but you don't use your tongue for life. To speak life into you, to speak life into your money, to speak life into your abundance, to speak life into your healing. I'm getting you more so complain about it. And you stress about it. So once again, this card says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. If you really want something, you got to be able to go through 30 no's. It's a test. How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? But if you put in that work and you don't give up, which has been a theme, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, that's like being able to take time off and not worry about the income of that day. You're still good, you know? Not having to check the bank account every time you spend, knowing that your bills are paid on time or early every month, you know? And still being able to fucking save and still being able to have what you need versus what you want. And at the beginning of this, we started this is about your needs over your wants. Some of you need a social media break. Social media really does fuck with your self-confidence. People, shit that you tap into really does fuck with your self-confidence. The Magician is still in reverse on the bottom of this tarot deck. If you see it, it's because you have the capability to. But you don't have to follow someone else's footprint. You have your own DNA footprint. Okay? Okay. Anything else? And some of you, you love to take and not give. All right? Final message, the Page of Cups, which is the Page of Water in this deck. Intuitive. Thank you, Spirit. Sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Have fun. God bless. I love you. Bye.